In this activity, we are going to learn how to create a range of 6 essential oil pastel techniques to jumpstart your skills when working with this art media. Materials you will need for this art activity are a range of coloured oil pastels, a pencil, some paper, an eraser and some liquid glue. However, liquid glue is not essential, but if you want to apply a glossy finish, it's a good one to have. Before you begin using oil pastel, it's essential to roll up your sleeves and be cautious not to get it on your clothes, as they do contain oil and they won't come out when washing. The first technique we will do is blending. Select 2 different colours and overlap them when you get to the centre, just as demonstrated here. Carry on overlapping the 2 colours until you're happy with the blend. Layers. Next we will layer up dark, medium and light tones. I've used the colour green to create this particular 3D form. Start by drawing out a circle in the lighter tone and leave some white space free in the middle. I next take a darker tone of green and use that to show where I want my shadow. Curve your line direction when filling in the colour to show the surface is rounded, and use a white oil pastel to show where you want your highlight to be. I decided to deepen the shadow using a dark grey, and then if you have a smudging stick or a strong rolled up piece of card, then you can even use that to increase the softness of your blending further. Scumbling. This technique is basically a controlled form of scribbling. Here I layer a pink and red pastel. This technique is excellent for filling larger amounts of space and works really well at giving an impressionism style. I actually use this technique quite a lot in how to replicate a Claude Monet painting using oil pastels in my next video. Sgraffito. Start by applying a thick layer of light colour. Here I'm using a mustard yellow. Then take a dark contrasting colour, here I use black, to lay it over the top of the first layer. Next, take a sharp pointed tool such as a kebab stick or a pencil and scratch away at the surface, which will reveal the lighter colour beneath. Tint and shade. Choose a colour and apply it across a small section of your paper. To make it lighter, we add white, and now this colour is known as a tint. Next, we apply the same colour below the tint, and to make it a darker tone, you can mix in a little black, grey or brown to achieve a darker result. Stippling. This technique is achieved by dotting the oil pastel and slightly twisting it into the paper. This technique is great for adding visual texture and is another way that colours can appear to blend into each other. You can also layer up your light, medium and dark tones as I am demonstrating here. To complete this video, we will discover how to seal oil pastel and prevent it from smudging. Here I am using a product called Mod Podge, which is a great water-based sealer and can be picked up in most reputable art shops. Mod Podge is a product that comes in a range of different finishes. This one is gloss, however using an everyday liquid glue like PVA that dries clear will also give you the seal and gloss effect that you're looking for. To apply the seal finish, you can use a paintbrush and carefully apply it to the exact space you want the gloss to appear. Try not to overspill your oil pastel drawing, or you will end up with glossy, messy splats of sealant where you don't want them to show. Here is an example of what the sealant looks like when it has dried. Now that you have practiced some of these oil pastel techniques, you can use them anytime you require to create more skillful artwork using this medium.